What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. As you guys know, I talk a lot about iOS, certain iOS versions, the updates, all that stuff. And obviously in June, we're going to see the betas of iOS 13 starting to come out. And hopefully, as I've stated before, Tim Cook, I know you watch my videos, including Phil Schiller. You guys need to send me an invite to WWDC. I'm going to expect that. I want to be there. I talk so much about your guys' software and hardware. Literally, well, I'm not even going to get into the details, but please, can you guys send me one, dude? I'm going to be so sad if you guys don't. But like I stated, iOS 13 is supposed to be coming out. We're supposed to be seeing a lot of new hardware hopefully this year as well. And the common question that I keep seeing is which iPhones are going to be supported on iOS 13. For some reason, people keep saying the wrong things in my opinion. Now, again, this whole video is completely my opinion. There's no way to verify that, okay? There's no way to verify what I'm about to say, but I personally do think I have a justifiable reason as to which iPhones are going to get iOS 13 and which iPhones are not. So on the iPhones that are supported right now on iOS 12, they range from the iPhone 5S to all the way to the 10s Max, the newest one. Technically, the iPhone XR is the newest iPhone, but whatever. iOS 13, as we know so far, is supposed to be a pretty big iOS redesign. It's supposed to be a lot of things changed here and there. And in my opinion, I personally think iOS 13 is going to take up more memory of the phone. It's going to require heavier intensive phones in order to run. And I kind of get that feeling just because we're supposed to be seeing picture in picture and hopefully split multitasking and things like that. So I think Apple kind of requires a heavier intensive phone in order to run iOS 13. Now, a lot of people have this connotation that, oh, because the iPhone 5S is the oldest iPhone supported, they're going to drop the iPhone 5S, but they're still going to support the 6, 6 Plus, and so on and so forth. But in my opinion, as I've stated before, the iPhone 5S has more in common with the iPhone 6 than the iPhone 6 has in common with the iPhone 6s. The iPhone 6s is a much faster phone. I have so much love for it. I haven't even talked about it in so long. It still feels like I'm talking about like an ex-stepmother or something like that. But remember last year, the iPhone 5S, the iPad mini 2, all these devices were pretty much lucky to get an extra version of iOS. So Apple 100% is going to stop the iPhone 5S, but in my opinion, they're going to stop the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus as well, because they both have 1 GB of RAM. They are both not that, super powerful. I think if the iPhone 6 were to get iOS 13, it would just not be able to function all that well, and it's just not that powerful in my opinion. So those three devices, the 5S, the 6, and the 6 Plus, are pretty much going to be unsupported. But then I've started seeing these questions too, that Apple's going to discontinue the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus and the SE on iOS 13 because they don't sell those in the Apple Store anymore. But I want to tell you right now, almost 100% guaranteeing those phones that I've just stated are going to get iOS 13. All right, if you have your iPhone 6s right now, I guarantee you those phones, they have to get it, because if they're supporting the 7, they're supporting the 8. Those phones aren't even that much faster than the iPhone 6s. So right there, that pretty much tells me that the iPhone 6s and the 6s Plus are pretty much going to get iOS 13. Now, the iPhone SE is a strange place because a lot of people think because it looks like the iPhone 5s, it must feel like the iPhone 5s, whatever. That's not the case. The iPhone SE is a very, very capable phone. That phone is especially going to get iOS 13. And here's the weird thing. That's going to be the smallest phone and the smallest screen that Apple has to make iOS 13 on. So that kind of makes me wonder, man, do you guys think Apple will make another small iPhone and release it in order to keep that iOS train going for the smaller phones? Because right now they're only supporting one small iPhone once iOS 13 comes out. The iPod touches are done. So I really think Apple could possibly release an iPhone SE2 at WWDC this year, as I've stated like 3,000 times. And that kind of furthers the claim a little bit as well. Now, in my opinion, it could go either way, but if you currently own an iPhone 6s, a 6s Plus, an iPhone SE, an iPhone 7, a 7 Plus, 8, 8 Plus, iPhone 10, and obviously the 3 new ones, you're going to be set. You're going to get iOS 13. But for those people who own the iPhone 5s and the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus, I do think you're going to be unsupported once iOS 13 comes out. So I'd go ahead, start saving up some money in order to go ahead and update. But lucky for you, phones are getting super cheap. You can probably still resell your iPhone 6 Plus and get an iPhone 6s, or even sell your iPhone 6 and get a 6s for maybe $30, $40 more. But yeah, that's pretty much the iPhones that I think are going to be supported with iOS 13. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think I'm right? Do you guys think I'm wrong? I'd love to know your opinion on this. But if you enjoyed the video, definitely hit that like button, but please hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it would mean so much if you guys could hit that. Also, check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel, all those links are linked down below. I would really appreciate if you guys could check it out. Still doing the iPhone SE giveaway, still giving away 2 left. I'm giving one away this Sunday, and then next Sunday, click the first link in the description if you want to enter that giveaway. It's free to enter, so go ahead and do that. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, till then.